What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be trying out this Snoop Dogg wine. I saw this on YouTube a few months ago. I was like, damn, I wish I could get my hands on that, but it probably won't come to Korea. But what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? Yesterday, I was at the local potion cellar, the neighborhood market, and I found it. Cost me about 24 bucks, a little bit more pricey than usual probably, but I was stoked to see it, and I'm stoked to try it. I like wine, you know? Not the biggest connoisseur, but I drink a decent amount of it. Maybe a little bit too much, some would say, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, this is a collaboration with some brand. It's not like his own personal thing, but I think he had something to do with it. I don't know too many details, but you could look him up. It's a wine place called 19 Crimes out of Australia, I believe. And it's a red. It's called Cali Red. And it's got his face on the front. This is a 750 milliliter bottle from 2020, 14.1%. You can pause and read that if you want, just a couple tidbits of info. And here's the front, 19 Crimes, Cali Red, and you can see his face on the front of the bottle there. I like the bottle. You know, one thing I do judge wine by is the bottle, the designs, because I've seen some bogus designs, but I like this one. It's, you know, it's got Snoop on it. You know, I ain't gonna front though. I'm not the biggest Snoop Dogg fan of his music. I'm not gonna pretend I am, but I'm a fan of the man. You know why? Because he's, you know, a lot of people say I'm chill, and I mean, you know, I am pretty chill. I would say, but this guy takes it to a whole nother level, man. He's like the most chill person I've ever seen in my life. Never seen him in person, so he might not be, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna drink, but I just thought it was cool. Some of you guys might think it's cool as well, so we're just gonna test it out. Let's open it up. Now, I do wanna show you something. It's a little trick that I've developed over the last few months, actually. So you have your wine opener, right? And they always have this little kind of blade here where you can cut off the top so you can remove the cork. Now, I think that's a waste of time. If you do want to save this neck label part, I guess this trick won't really work for you, but 99% of the time, did I get the 1%? 99% of the time, you should be able to just twist it off pretty easily. This is crazy. I didn't expect that. All right. That's a fail. So I guess we're just gonna have to cut it off. But easy enough. So we got a custom cork here with his face on it. I think it's a different image than the bottle and the branding of it, which is always a nice touch. I like it when they do that. I'll save this. I probably won't drink this whole thing. I might use some of it for a stew. By the way, what kind of wine is this? It doesn't even say. It just says red wine, so I'm assuming it's some kind of blend, and it's from California, so I was wrong about the Australia thing. I don't know why I said that. But let's pour some up and try it out. Okay. Pouring wine is a skill that I have not mastered. So the colors and the consistency might not really transfer that well to the screen. So I'll give it a little swirl. Maybe you can see the waves of it. To my little eyes, it's looking quite magenta. It's got a strong, bold look to it, quite dark and just it's looking rich. It smells like wine. Let's try it out. Okay, wow. Interesting, very good. To me, for a 14.1% wine, it's surprisingly smooth, very smooth to me. So in my experience, red wines are usually typically around like 13, usually typically around like 13, 13.5. That's what I see a lot. I've never seen 14.1 before. Usually the higher they go, to me, in my palate, it kind of tastes, you can taste a little bit more alcohol, a little bit more of that flavor, but this is super, super smooth and fruity. Really good. Yeah, I think like I think if you're a beginner to wine, this would definitely be a good choice, or even an expert. I would like to see like an expert's opinion on this. This is almost dangerous. Like if you put some ice up in this, and it would even mellow out the flavor a little bit more. Like it's already smooth, but if you put ice in here, which yeah, you shouldn't really do probably, but if you did, it would turn into like a juice. I ain't even lying. Like it turned into a grape juice, and this stuff could be deadly. You might find yourself committing some crimes if you did that. Man, I can't lie. Let me go in for another glass because you can never really be too sure on the first one. Doesn't really taste how it smells to me. Very mild. Not really much of like a strong alcohol flavor. I didn't look this up about like what it's supposed to taste like or what it's supposed to be paired with. I think I did read something. He was like, how are you supposed to drink it? Somebody asked him in an interview, and he was like, just lean back and chill with it, you know? So he probably doesn't even know what it is. I'm just kidding. He obviously knows, but yeah, surprisingly mild, smooth. I've said this before. I didn't look up any of like the notes of what I'm supposed to be tasting. Sometimes I do, and then I can like, oh yeah, it does kind of taste like plum, but I'm just probably making stuff up. To me, if I had to take a guess, leather. I taste leather. But no joke, I'm really serious here. I have something in my nose where it's like always stuffed up. I'm not sure, I might have some kind of, I might need to get it fixed, I don't know, but I think if I could breathe better, I would be able to taste it better. Leather's a big one, and I'm not sure if that's really something that's in there. Then I might, you know, I might be onto something, but I doubt it. But it tastes like this might sound weird, but I tasted like I got the essence of a baseball mitt, you know, a glove. Berries, I mean, that's a pretty obvious one that you could probably say for like most red wines, to be fair. I could see an very experienced wine snob saying this it's almost bland or like watery, which, you know, for someone like me, that's perfectly fine. It's not thick at all. It's like it's almost thin, you know? But it looks thick. See, sometimes if you swirl it around, you can see you probably can't see this too well, but the kind of drips down the edge of the glass. And it's got some good drips to it. So maybe I was wrong on that. Yeah, okay. That's all I'm getting right now, you know. That's the thing about wine, though, you know. Every day is different. Every mood is different. Sometimes the environment's also different. If I was drinking this outside and the flavors were mixing with the outside air, I could be picking up on different flavor profiles and stuff, but I'm just up in the studio, so yeah, I'm not really getting too much. So overall, though, contrary to what you might think, all wine is not on the same level to me. So I guess I'm at that level where I can at least figure out like, okay, yeah, I don't prefer that one. Oh, I do like this one, which is still probably novice. But I will say that I actually really, really like this one. It's, for one, again, the 14.1%. The higher the better for wine, as long as you're not sacrificing like a port, which is like, can be up more toward like 18, maybe up to 20%. I've never had that, but I hear it's just like more like super, you can really taste the effects of the alcohol. A lot of times you'll see whites at 11.5%, and sometimes those taste more bitter and have that more of an alcohol bite, the lower percentages, than this, which is a higher percentage. This is really good. I could probably polish off this whole bottle right now and just become, see, that's the real test, isn't it? If I drink this whole bottle, what's gonna happen? How am I gonna feel? Am I gonna start getting super chill with it? Even more than I already am, like kind of sink down into my seat, or am I gonna be trying to do something? This video is gonna be long, I can already tell. I'll probably not edit this too much, and not cut it too much, so if you're looking for a quick review, you're probably already gone, to be honest, but I'm just chilling with it, man. You know? No idea how this is gonna turn out. Most of you probably won't like this one, But yeah, let me say this though. If you're obviously legal drinking age and you can find this and you kind of like wine, or even if you don't like wine, maybe even more, especially if you don't like wine, both actually, you should definitely pick this up. I think, yeah, like I said, you could probably get it for a lot cheaper than $24, depending where you are. But to me, it still is worth the 24. Very smooth, and I don't know the behind the scenes details, obviously, but I wouldn't be surprised if he said, hey, make this shit smooth, you know what I'm saying? Would not be surprised one bit. I do assume he did say that. Could be a possible side effect of the blend, because usually it'll say the exact type of wine it is, the type of grape or whatever, but Cali Red. I thought Snoop repped the blue, but maybe not anymore. If you don't like wine, I started getting into it probably a few years ago, and I really like it. I think it's like a trendy thing now. It's like really trendy, or maybe it's just I'm at the age where people I know or people of my age, my peers, be drinking it. I don't know, but if you don't know much about it, I would recommend checking it out. Like, wine is, like, people say it gives you a bad hangover. Maybe to some people, but overall I'd say that's false. people say it gives you a headache the next day or like whatever. I get tired, I get sleepy. I would say false, at least for me. I think it is a chill. Typically, it is pretty chill, but that's because of the situation, in my opinion. Like usually when you're drinking wine, maybe you're on a date, maybe you're just chilling with some friends or a group of people. Maybe you're just European, but I mean, with wine, you're not really in party mode, taking shots, pounding shots. And of course, if you're doing that, that's gonna get you amped up and probably going crazy. With wine, it's not really like that. So I mean, I bet you if you just chugged wine and you're blasting music and doing like one shots of a full wine glass, yeah, same thing, man. I don't know if I really buy into the whole, oh, this alcohol does this for me, this one does that for me, this one I go crazy when I drink tequila, or I get a bad hangover when I drink soju. Like that, there might be something to it, but I think it depends just how you consume it, the environment you consume it in, you know what I'm saying? If you're chilling on a nice, tequila cocktail, it's not like you're on the beach. You're not going to start fighting people. If you're just chilling with it. And, yeah. So, I don't know if you could see that, but I probably had about half of this bottle, which I think is a pretty good level. So, I'm definitely feeling the effects. That 14.1, man, I keep repeating it, but it's, there's a difference. A lot of times you'll see a red that's only 12.5, and there is a difference in my opinion. Also, I probably drank this faster than I usually would. Well, maybe not, but I am recording, so, and drinking by myself, which, if I could rate this out of 10, based on just all the red wines I've ever had, I'd probably give this a solid 9.1, which is high. That's very high. Again, though, it's all about the mindset. Like, if you're drinking even I'd rather drink a cheap bottle of wine in an awesome location than the best wine chilling in an alleyway, you know what I'm saying? So, but still, 9.1, very solid. I don't know what this video is going to turn out like, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.